All right, Mike, and good for us. We've got temperatures on the rise now. We're at 30 degrees after a high yesterday of 33. We've been holding rather steady, only falling off several in the overnight because of clouds that you notice those build back in yesterday afternoon after a pretty bright morning on Thursday. Boy, it did get dark once again, and we're going to start it off with a lot of clouds today. Kind of the opposite. I think this afternoon, the best prospect to get some dimmed, faint, or filtered sun to work on through. Overall, though, the sky condition, if you had to encapsulate the whole day, you'd say mostly cloudy with, again, the most clouds this morning, but no rain or snow anticipated. This weekend, better sunshine emerges Saturday into Sunday. That's not to say there won't be the more clouds at different intervals, but I do think there will be a decent amount of sun for Saturday into Sunday. Temperatures on the rise because of that. It now looks like a little weak upper disturbance could bring us some drizzle, maybe a time of some very light rain there by Christmas Day, but the key is going to be rain and not snow as we get closer towards the Christmas holiday. Look at the pattern for the last several days of the month of December. I'm going to tell you right now, there are no signs of any Arctic air being discharged and heading southward anytime soon. So the next 7 to 10 days at least appearing to be above normal by and large. The coldest of the air settling more towards the western portions of northern Canada, even towards Alaska. And typically when Alaska gets very cold, we tend to warm up here in the lower 48, and that is what is happening. We're in the process of doing that, bringing some Pacific air across the western states and towards us as we speak. 30 in GR, it's 30 Muskegon and Holland. Couple spots lower than that, though. I-94 corridor with very light east-southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Wind chills are in the low to mid-20s. That's better than near zero where we started off at yesterday morning. 29 or 30 at 9 o'clock. We're up to 38 this afternoon. That comes after a high yesterday of 33. So after that very biting cold out the door 24 hours ago, we did manage to get into a more moderate brand of chilliness there yesterday afternoon, and that's where we pick up today. Live radar, nothing happening. We'll widen out. You got clouds overhead, yes, but they will thin out a little bit, I do believe, this afternoon. High pressure down to the south. You get that clockwise flow around it, so we are still generally in a southerly flow regime, and that'll be the case into the upcoming weekend. A lot of energy coming into the Pacific Northwest coastline over the next, say, 2 weeks. So that's going to mean an active stretch out along the west coast. And actually, watch this as I put the model in motion. There's a disturbance over the northern Gulf of Mexico that really blossoms precipitation. And to later this weekend and early next week, very, very rainy over Georgia, Alabama, down into Florida. That's a pretty uncommon scenario where you get a widespread rain event into the Sunshine State this time of year. We'll put it in motion if the map wants to continue to go here. There it goes. And that'll move into the Atlantic. You'll see out to the west, though, as we get into early next week, more clouds building and a little weather disturbance will slide, break off that main system over the desert southwest. And here comes a little shower maybe by Christmas Day, but in the form of rain, it does appear with temperatures well above freezing. The overnight lows will be in the lower 30s, but the daytime highs in the 40s could be well into the 40s Sunday and Monday.